Hello and welcome to the channel. As you can see, we're playing some more Red Dead Redemption 2. We last left off just arriving at Horseshoe Overlook. Let's get going. If you're watching this on the archive channel, welcome. I'm a variety streamer. This is a open world Thursday where I like to have like open world games of all kinds, from like Assassin's Creed to Red Dead, and have it all on this day. And today I'm going to continue on in our adventure, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, one of my favorite games to play, and just really captures the Old West feeling, I think. Horseshoe Overlook.
Morning, Arthur.
Okay. Yeah, take a look at the map, and looks like we gotta go to Uncle, because he seemed to... Looks like he has a job for us. Let's go check out the old man and see what he wants. Here's a tent. Arthur's tent. Examine. Got newspaper scrap. First bank robbery, newspaper scrap. April 15th, 1887. Brazen bank robbery. 3 men shot. Major T.J. Belford has been a cashier at the banking house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years, but nothing prepared him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in conversation. Suddenly the largest, a big swollen young man, brandished a firearm and held it up to my face. "Throw up your hands," the third one said, who appeared to be the boss. The other 2 repeated the order with an oath, and the leader said, "My fine patriotic friends and I are going to relieve you of that gold and introduce a few folks to the benefits of civilization." They came around the counter and grabbed some sacks which contained $5,000 in gold. They demanded to know where the rest of the money was, and I pointed out 3 sacks containing silver, but it was too bulky for them. They retreated and warned against sounding an alarm. I was never so terrified in my life, Mr. Belford told the reporter. The robbers are reported to have lingered in town, and there are unproven claims that the men traveled to hovels and shanties, and even a home for orphans, and gave handfuls of the ill-gotten gains to the poor. So that's Arthur's first robbery, it looks like. Zoological Compendium. A zoological compendium of Earth's creatures. Open. A Zoological Compendium of Earth's Creatures by J.D. Goddard. And moose are difficult to run down in such instances, furnishing poor sport. Look not only down but up when tracking moose, for they break twigs, bend branches, and tear the ground up quite significantly. The badger. Many a man who nearly broke his neck or leg has cursed this animal. Or in its pursuit of prey, it takes it to digging holes. These quickly are covered by leaves or weeds. And along comes a rider into a death trap. I have been thrown from my horse on several occasions as it stepped into a badger hole. I got up. Autosave, interrupting me. I have been thrown from my horse on several occasions as it stepped into a badger hole. I got up covered in dust, cursed to the heavens, then took to killing everyone I could find within miles, wiping out an entire species of which I feel only lingering regret. At times nature should be left to its own devices, up until the point where it inconveniences me, and then should be eradicated. This guy has his issues. When approaching its hole, this idiotic creature will pop its head out to see what is coming. Place the shot between the eyes, take the fur, and throw the rest in the stew pot. The skunk. Those who raise game birds or chickens are likely to hate the skunk for marauding about henhouses, but farmer and forester alike should leave these beasts alone. Many take to shooting skunks for sport. However, they eat quite a large amount of insect larvae, which helps crops and prevents infestation of moths and caterpillars. When you upset the balance of nature, man must pay from his pocketbook for artificial substances to rid of infestations, when you could have left well enough alone. A note on animals, water, and debilitation. Serious sickness often takes a household when foul water is drunk. This can deliberate a man from hunting or farming, and instead he is resigned to the outhouse, while his spouse looks on in mournful derision and pity, as he neither pleases her in the bedroom nor provides ingredients for bread for the supper table. Creatures are thirsty too, and will fall into your well, spreading disease before it is discovered. Obtain a cask and layer small pebbles, charcoal, and layer of sand inside. Attach a faucet at the bottom in order to draw off the water. This will provide perfect drinking water, even if it tastes slightly like a dead raccoon. Ew. looks like another book right here. Mammals through woods and plains. A field guide to the botanical kingdom. Mammals through woods and plains, a field guide to the botanical kingdom. When I immediately stumbled upon an old woman with some crow garlic. No, this is not a bulb of garlic sold by a miserable old crone. Indeed, she had less teeth than fingers and a peculiar distemper for spewing auguries and potence. But I purchased the crow garlic from her anyways. It is a lovely perennial that is a wild onion rather than garlic, but it's delicious cooked in bread. Knowledge of native medicinal plants and herbs is essential for any frontiersman. Disorders of the blood are frequent, and having a fellow in camp that can exorcise the demon of jaundice using a few hand-picked herbs boiled in a tea is essential. My hope, dear reader, is that you will take the knowledge in this book so that you may identify all plants and herbs and use the awareness for good. It has come to my notice that a few individuals have purchased my book and taken the information herein in order to concoct fermentations. To bring a curtain of oblivion down on the evening, awakening the next day, piled on one another like sweaty socks of potatoes, knowing not what kind of lewd carnal ostentationists took hold by firelight. The very idea. Let's discuss the fungus that lives among us. The Macrolepita procuria. This is commonly known as the parasol mushroom. In some regions it is called the snake's hat. Snakes, of course, do not wear hats. They do, however, talk on occasion. The parasol mushroom is delicious to cook, but should not be eaten raw, as they are toxins that will give you a very unfavorable view of the world, and your gastrointestinal distress will surely be remarked upon. The inferior badia. This mushroom is known as the bay bolette. These are quite common and can be found in large numbers. These are lovely to cook with garlic and give a distinctive taste of watered wood that pairs well with the merlot. Do not be worried about the bluish marks that can occur on the underside. Like humans, these mushrooms bruise. Interesting. There's a picture of them, what they look like. Take this book. Read Beatrice Morgan, Spring Rocks, 1870. Arthur Morgan's mom, I believe. Okay. That should be it for now.
The exciting life of an outlaw. Yes, if they only knew how boring it really is.
All the wagons here. Got a campfire over here, horses. And there's Uncle, sleeping on the job.
Whoa! Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Well, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Do you want to get into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure, I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
You gonna take the old man into town? Take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
She makes a strong point.
Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization.
Heading into Valentine.
Hey then, let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left.
Yeah.
Follow the yellow line. Off to Valentine. And Uncle.
Lady, sing us a song.
Yep.
I got a girl in Berryville. Can't be screwed 'cause she's too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laying outside her door. I had a girl in Valentine. Likes to drink that fancy
right,
wine.
it's quicker.
Blue and her hat was 2 feet tall. Dragging her pants paid for it all. I had a girl in Berryville. Can't get her 'cause she won't stay still. She kicks and screams and farts and hollers. Won't take less than $7.
The Old West songs. There's another stagecoach and looks like heading down. Uh-oh. Something's going on.
This is all right.
Is one of you going to get that fella's horse?
Well, I got lumbago. It's very serious.
All right, I'll see what's going on. Lumbago, really? You all right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you? I'd really appreciate the help. I'm worried this one here will bolt on me too if I leave him.
Sure, no problem.
I can help.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
There's a horse. Oh, there. Easy, horsey.
Whoa, easy. Whoa, now,
It's okay. Okay.
easy. You're okay.
Oh, a shite horse.
Good girl.
Okay, let's get you back to your owner. The big horse. And there's like all kinds of different horses in this game. Some smaller, some big ones.
Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No, not really. I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Okay, back on the wagon. There we go.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, you repulsive old lizard.
Lizards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, you lot.
Okay, I need to figure out how to sheath the weapons because I have forgotten. Let's see.
Hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did it.
Yep.
There's a train going by the station.
Smell those sheep.
Or is that Uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town. Other people. Finally. Look at all that snow on the mountains.
Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to
Yeah,
come with us?
Valentine's a livestock town.
Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us, or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay, take a good look around, ladies. See what we got here.
There's a saloon.
Go left
Whoa,
here, down the main street.
almost ran into that wagon.
Sure, you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here.
Another saloon.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
A general
Will you
store.
remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables. Yep.
Back over here.
That's it. Now I've seen everything.
All right. Here we are, just like I said. A cultural center of civilization. Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any...
I better figure out how to sheath the weapon before I do anything else. Just looking it up.
Respect the maniac does. Put the women to work.
Okay.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble.
L1.
Don't get yourself noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the stores.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Come on, ladies. Imagine we're in Paris.
Come on.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Oh, really?
I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. Oh, ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm. Then rats with the plague. Then
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on.
Okay.
so, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Plenty out on the shelves, but I got more out back. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
Let's okay. Provisions.
You not getting anything, Arthur?
I don't know. Maybe.
Canned peaches.
So, you're actually buying for once? Are you feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. What do you reckon? The lamb or the sausage?
Well, this here's a sheep town. The lamb's the best in the state.
Well, I know what the smell is.
Sort of
Oh, that's
biscuits.
a ripe cheese, all right.
Okay, so that. Let's see, what else do I want?
All done.
Thank you kindly. Ah, this should do the trick.
Yep, that's fine whiskey.
That should do us. Let's go wait for them outside.
And, I'll take one more.
I got no money on me.
Okay, wait for me outside when you're done.
What do you mean you got no money? You have like $36 out there.
Oh, here's to your good health, sir.
I'm out in the hole
Down
with
here,
your ground
don't
coffee.
melt. Absolutely. It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this fancy house. Acted like a servant girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train full of rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
Seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
You can go kiss a damn snake for all I care. Get off me! Get off of me!
I've been looking. Get your hands off of her. Who are you?
A friend of mine.
Get the hell off of her, you
Get-
son of a bitch.
Get lost.
Hey, take it easy. There's no problem here.
There will be if you don't get out of here right now.
You're
Just wa-
making a big
Just
mistake.
walk away, sir. Just walk away.
I ain't doing this with you right now.
Go wait with Uncle and Mary Beth. They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Well, old Mrs.
Uncle.
Pim's not doing too well.
Look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
Let's
Can I help you,
see.
sir?
I ain't one to gossip, but
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella. Mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs. Are you, a friend of his?
A friend
Not
of
really.
hers.
okay then.
No trouble now, please.
Don't worry.
Hey! A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
I paid for nothing.
Who's talking now? Huh? What the
One
hell are you
punch.
doing here?
Trying to play him. Not very well.
You okay?
For
Fine.
the mean left hook.
Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
Bank.
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but this is a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will. After you. Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey,
Yep.
who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Nope.
Hey. No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me?
Oh no, this ain't good.
Awesome. Listen, buddy. Come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get!
I don't like this. Me neither. Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have a word with our friend.
Be careful, Arthur.
Just a word. Yeah! Just borrowing it.
You stay away from me!
Get back here right now!
Oh, no. I didn't mean nothing by it. Honest.
I just want to have a little chat, sir.
Yeah! Yeah! Help! Someone!
Why are you telling lies about me?
No. I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now, please help me out.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got an unfortunate face.
Yep.
Yes, me too. Now, please pull me up. Please. Please.
Okay, we'll help you.
All right. Come on.
Get up here.
You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
Oh.
Thank you for the pen.
Kind of you. But I'm not a good man, Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Yep, I think we do.
Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that. I've got a good memory.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind. Come on. Come on. You have a nice day now, sir.
Examine. What is this? Ooh, wild carrot.
All right, girl.
Let's get you back to town. Although it was just mowing the horse.
Hey! My horse! Am I glad to see you?
Here's your horse back, friend.
Oh, you really were just borrowing it.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks for the ride, sir.
Hello.
Saints Hotel. Got a little camp over here. Let's pet the dog. Of course, we gotta do that.
You okay, boy?
Oh, the puppy dog. And over here, we have a little mini movie theater. And the interesting thing is, the movies change every day. Looks like today's movie is First Winter.
Welcome. In the mood for a show?
Yep. 50 cents.
Can I buy a ticket, please?
Okay, head on in. Tent to your left.
Let's look. Sit down.
Folks, I'm going to tell you a morality tale from when our country was young that the settlers used to tell about the woods of Massachusetts and the creatures that lived there. One summer, a bear was by the stream, and Old Man Wind appeared.
Old Man Wind.
I shall blow a mighty cold upon the land, and gorge yourself on fish and meat, and go find a den. Then sleep, not for one night, but for 60. Go tell all the animals of the forest what I have told you. Bear was sad because the fish were his friends, and now he had to eat them. But he knew to do whatever the wind told him. The animals of the forest often teased Bear and said he was slow and lazy and foolish for listening to Old Man Wind. You're talking to the wind again, eh? Laughed the rabbit. I think Bear has finally taken leave of his senses, said the turtle. And he's getting so rotund that even I could outrun him. I'm smart and quick, said Rabbit. I'll outrun Old Man Wind if he comes a-calling, or you, since you're into eating your friends. The turtle said, if Wind comes, I'll just hide.
Rabbit sounds like a dick.
Then Bear went and warned Coyote and Possum that they should prepare for a long, cold winter. It's so hot, said the Coyote. There's plenty of time. The lazy Possum said, well, there's an abundance of food. Maybe I'll just store some in my pouch. Even his squirrel friends made fun of Bear. They laughed and laughed and squibbled and squabbled. Chunky needs a nap. Fatty Goody Two-Shoes does what he's told. Bear was very sad. But he was a good bear, and he always did what Old Man Wind told him. He went and found a den, snuggled inside, and fell fast asleep.
Hibernation time for the bear.
Bear snored and snored for many days. When he woke up, he saw spring had come. He was very hungry, so he walked outside. As the snow melted, he saw all his friends who hadn't listened, frozen and just ready to be eaten. And that's why the bear hibernates. So listen to your elders and do just what you're told.
That was movie number 1. There's like 3 movie theaters in the game.
Come again, even better the second time.
And that's like fun. One of the many fun things of this game. Movies change every day, so you can always see more and more. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have in town? Oh, a stranger mission here. Let's take a look at that first. We'll take a look at that, then head into the saloon. Got a Haman's Gallows here.
Come on. Give a fella a nickel.
Just taking it one
Give me a
day at
dime.
a time.
Give me something.
That's just how life is.
Just want to get a drink. I'm parched.
Where's it coming from?
Give a fella a nickel. Ain't nobody got a heart.
Come on now, get moving, will you? I'm fine. Don't you tell me I'm not.
I'm real hungry here.
Yeah. What's up? Hey, mister.
Can you get a few cents? Excuse me. Excuse me, but I need some money. I fought in the war. I fought for you.
Sir? Howdy.
Howdy.
Will somebody help me out?
There he
I
is.
was in the army. Hey, brother. I'm too old to get a job, mister. way too old. Can't we be friends?
Sure, why not?
Sure.
I'm so happy. I ain't had a friend in a long time. Long time. My last friend died. Weren't my fault. They said it was, but they was wrong. It's fun being with you, mister. Can I hold you a second, mister? Can I?
Looks like just a lonely guy.
Okay, just quickly.
That felt good. It's nice to be held sometimes. Oh, we used to hold each other in the war. You got sad eyes, mister. Like you seen sad things. Remember with kindness.
Okay, let's head on to this Kian Saloon.
Come on, sir. Try to remember what really happened at Sylvia's Saloon back in '76.
Just a lot of bunk, Plato. It's just a lot of bunk.
It's not bunk, Mr. Calloway, sir. It's history.
Who's your friend there?
Put that in your fucking book, Plato.
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men in a fight at Lucy Hollow.
What are you waiting for?
How do you mean?
Well, I reckon right now, kill him yourself.
I don't want to kill him. I want to deify him. He's a god. I'm trying to write his biography.
And how's that going?
I think I prefer the duel. Either I'd kill him and be able to be Baltimore's finest ever gunslinger, or he'd kill me, and I could be set free from ever having to speak to him again.
Well, you're starting to understand something very important.
What's that?
The joys of gunslinging. It's win-win, freedom or glory.
That's brilliant. I'm going to write that down, if I may.
Be my guest.
What's your name?
I don't have a name.
But you are a gunslinger.
Not really. I mean, folks who need shooting, I try and shoot in the back. All that other stuff, it's, well, bunk.
But you fought duels.
Once upon a time, I may have.
And you ain't interested in fame.
I don't think so.
Strange. But you like fortune.
I need money, sure.
Okay. And forgive me, mister, if I seem a little desperate. I am a little desperate. This book,
I like those mutton
gotta make
chops.
a thing of it, and, well, there's a whole list of gunfighters. Legends, every last one. Emmett Granger, Flaco Hernandez, Billy Midnight, Black Bell.
Never heard of them.
Maybe you can go and speak to them. Ask them about Calloway. Any of them get uppity, shoot them. Can't believe I just said that, but...
You want me to go and find some sad, deluded fools like him, ask if he was the greatest, and then if they get uppity, shoot him?
Does sound a lot worse than it did in my head.
How much you paying?
Well, a lot. Half the proceeds of the book, if you help me get it written.
I'll see what I can do.
Ha. Oh, get photos.
Okay.
And there are notes on the back of those portraits that should lead you to him.
I'll see what I can find out.
I imagine we'll be stuck here upon your return. Here are some other flophouse.
You ain't scaring nobody.
Out of my way!
I wasn't even in your way. Newspaper guy, boy. Let's go buy. Buy a paper.
Interested in a good read?
Yep.
Thank you for your business.
New Hangover Gazette.
More and more. Catch you some other time.
get your new
satchel.
Hangover Gazette, yeah?
New Hangover Gazette. Train robbed. Pitched battle leaves many dead. Outlaws send train and driverless journey. Owned by Leviticus Cornwall. A private train owned by the railroad sugar and oil magnate Leviticus Cornwall was robbed in broad daylight by masked outlaws. Headed north towards the Grizzlies. The outlaws boarded and stopped the train shortly after it had departed from West Elizabeth. Initial cables sent as a printing time indicate the bloody takeover occurred in order to steal railroad bonds from the personal care of Mr. Cornwall. Shortly after the robbery, the train was set in motion without a driver or crew, barreling dangerously through the area at a high rate of speed. The train was eventually brought to a stop by engineers and lawmen north of Annisburg, who reported a scene of violent struggle and bloody carnage on board. Some engineers and guards from the train survived the slaughter, but were too startled to report much information of value to authorities. Next article. Blackwater locked down. Bank boat heist, largest robbery in years. Dutch's boys accused, bounties placed. Furnishes a sensation among residents. Money believed stashed by outlaws. After a bloody shootout that resulted in the seizure of a large quantity of banknotes being shipped by boat, Pinkerton agency officials have restricted access to the town of Blackwater, while a massive manhunt is underway. Officials issued bounties on the heads of Dutch Vanderland and his gang, commonly known as Dutch's Boys. Banks looked to shipping assets via boat as a more reliable means of transportation, impervious from thieves. The deadly attack resulted in the loss of $150,000, the largest robbery in the region in recent years. Authorities believe that the men may have stashed the money in Blackwater before fleeing. Reports indicate that many are searching high and low for the stash, upending public spaces and neighbors' gardens. Residents of Blackwater view the lockdown with contempt. Businesses who depend on shipments of dry goods, sundries, and catalog sales complain that the Pinkertons have caused an unnecessary burden to life and welfare. Blizzard aftermath in Grizzlies. Snow melt worries those in flood-prone area. A series of late spring snowstorms rendered the Grizzlies impassable in May, catching many unprepared, having used most of their winter provisions. The snow, often measuring feet in many areas, is unusual this late in the season. Reports from riders who have recently encountered the area say that respite is finally in sight. The snow melt is coming quickly with the seasonal warmth, which worries many, but that rivers downstream will swell and burst through their banks as happened in the late spring snowstorms of '83. Planting season is also reportedly delayed, as many areas are too muddy for work animals to work a plow. Family murdered, land of the lawless. Highway robbery and murder have become a daily affair once more to those traveling near tall trees, Hannigan steed, armadillo, or tumbleweed. Huntington Schrader and his wife and two boys were traveling by wagon when they were held up by heavily armed bandits, believed to be members of the notorious Del Lobo gang. Mr. Schrader opened fire, and the shorter of the bandits was soon a corpse. But the tallest one worked into desperation by the death of his companion, found his mark, and Mr. Schrader was soon a corpse too. His wife Isabella stood her ground and fired at the bandits until they fled. Her younger son Isaac had been hit in the incident and soon bled to death. Travelers are warned to avoid the area as incidents of violence, thievery, and murder are increasing faster than law enforcement can pursue them.
Yep.
21 dead in attacks. Banks and stages held at gunpoint. Colm O'Driscoll, a man with a bloody record. Beloved pastor among dead. Reverend Alex H. Hughes was shot and killed for voicing his concern for the safety of the women on board a stagecoach destined for West Elizabeth. The shameful tragedy is part of a widespread disorder led by a notorious outlaw, Colm O'Driscoll, and his gang. Multiple stagecoaches and shipments have been robbed by the Driscoll gang across New Hanover and West Elizabeth. Banks in the region are also said to be on caution as a number have been held up. Not satisfied with the riches of their plunder, the members of the O'Driscoll gang are reported to delight in torture and bloodshed as part of their escapades, and have left widows and widowers in their wake. Travelers are encouraged to be aware and armed, especially in the areas of Big Valley, where the gang is reported to have taken a large ranch as a base of operations, leaving the family and ranch hands dead. Heresy, religious sect recruiting, citizens of Valentine protest, claim Shalonians commit blasphemy. The evils of Shalonianism are still flourishing. It is now practiced openly, and this newspaper believes it is a menace to all our liberty. Christian citizens of Valentine gathered at a church last Saturday to protest what they and any sensibly minded people consider a blasphemy in the midst. The Shalonians have been actively recruiting young men. Valentine wrestles with its own homegrown religious movement. They claim the true Bible was handed down 100 years ago to a great prophet from above. Local religious leaders warn that blasphemy threatens the future of the region and indeed the country. The Shalonians hold the turtle to be sacred and consider them ancient holy animals to never be harmed. Protesters were seen holding signs with a turtle that had been crossed out. Mexican border dispute intensifies. Soldiers block passage. President calls for severing ties. Not since General Francisco Ramirez Torres seized the presidency of Mexico in a bloody coup of 1876 have relations been so strained with the U.S. among heightened tensions. General Torres has placed troops along the border to deny entry to prospectors, cattle ranchers, and renegade bands of Indians who have taken to raiding Mexican settlements. In retaliation, with an isolationist tone, President McAllister has called for a ban on trade with Mexico. He said the U.S. has provided resources over the years, including help in ending the Apache Wars 10 years ago, and received little in return except hostility. My articles in the paper. Search for ancient bones. Dinosaur hunt continues. New hangover hailed as the geological wonderland. Hailing New Hangover as the geological wonderland, amateur paleontologist Deborah McGinnis is on the hunt, excavating several sites in the state. As fossils pour in from the grizzlies, McGinnis has searched an undiscovered species of dinosaur which she claims could fly, swim, and walk, once inhabited the region in the prehistoric ages. Labeling the elusive creature as a Totalosaurus, she has devoted her life's work to unearthing the remains of the ancient animal, despite geologists saying no evidence exists in the established fossil record. Several universities have rejected her work, saying Miss McGinnis would be better suited for writing fiction than searching for dinosaurs. Okay, almost done. Bubonic plague spreads. Arriving shipments quarantined. An epidemic of bubonic plague has broken out in India and Hong Kong and spread to troops in the Philippines. Several soldiers have died in Manila of what was called a loathsome disease. Despite the best efforts in sanitary science to stamp it out, the plague appears to have resurfaced in this country. In New York and Saint Denis, victims of plague were confirmed, and vessels arriving were given the choice of a doctor visiting each ship or turning around. Any bodies suspected of death from the disease should be immediately burned, even if the cause of expiry is not confirmed as bubonic plague by bacteriological examination. War breaks out in the Philippines. Insurrection against the United States grows. The First Philippine Republic has effectively declared war on the United States, objecting to the Treaty of Paris, in which the U.S. took possession of the Philippines from Spain after the Spanish-American War. American naval forces have bombarded the city of Wallow after the first shots were fired. They will be taught the humanity of conquerors. The War Department expects the cessation of hostilities to happen quickly as the American military force is strong and the Filipinos are armed mostly with bolo knives, spears, bows, and other handcrafted weapons. American occupation of the archipelago has been contentious, has been contentious. However, military officials are planning a humanitarian campaign after hostilities cease. Bear attacks worry residents. Man killed while hunting. A hunter looking for deer was set upon by a very huge large bear this week. The bear was separated from its cub and by instinct attacked the man. He fired 5 shots before the big brute reached him, breaking both his shoulders, cutting the vital organs, and terribly lacerating his face. He was found dead by a scouting party after his wife reported him missing. The bear had previously killed a cow a week before, and a reward of $10 was put forth for its capture. It is unknown if the bear was gravely wounded. Hunters are warned to heed caution. And the last article, The Art of England by Jeremy Gill. Bluegill. As I have often told keen readers of this column, fishing is, for those of us intelligent enough to see it, really the best way to understand humanity in all its glory. As a famous angler, writer, and dare I say it, philosopher, I'm used to the perils of celebrity. Once, while signing an autograph for a polio-stricken youth in Kuala Lumpur, he asked me my thoughts on fishing while it was raining. "Why, that's the best time to fish, little fellow," I laughed, heartily slapping him on the back and causing him to cough mightily and, quite frankly, embarrassed both of us. Poor little chap. Life can be very unfair. Fishing taught me that, as I always say, that some of the deepest introspection into a man's soul happens when he stands in a torrential downpour. I was fishing in the rain using live bait near Scarlet Meadows and hooked a monster bluegill, and yet even I didn't land him, so there's a metaphor pretty much for everything. There's all articles. And now to the saloon.
Morning, partner.
A doctor's office. Good. Oh. Got a bounty mission. Let's do that first.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
Good honest snake oil.
I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law.
Then I don't need to know much more than that. Till I got a reason to. All right. You smell that?
This here's a livestock town, mister.
Yep.
Tracks delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annesburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger.
$50 reward.
Sick satisfaction out of it.
The fella over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in? The money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you. And we need him alive. That's an important point.
Alive, I got it.
And I'm gonna need a horse.
Lester.
Come on.
Morning.
Maybe I should have gotten my horse before doing that. Let's try that. Oh, I'll just come back to it. Forgot that I don't have my horse. I don't really want to steal one. We'll just restart from a previous save. Snow-covered mountains. Okay, so okay, so we'll head to the saloon now.
Arthur, come here. Come over here. I want you to meet our friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Well, ain't you just a tough-as-teak mountain man?
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy cat. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Whatever you say.
How much you cost, anyway?
Well, ain't that a nice way to talk to a lady?
Oh, I didn't know I was talking to a lady.
Excuse me.
Well, I must say, you got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Yeah, regular dandy and a charm. Where's Bill?
Oh, man. I dread to think about it. Hey! There he is.
Watch where you're going. Take it
Are
easy,
you about to
pal.
kiss that guy or
Take it
punch
easy,
him?
huh? Oh, and we have our answer.
Here we go. And saloon bear fight. Yep, hold on.
Come here, you little greaser. I'm gonna give you the beating your daddy should have done.
Break free from this guy.
He ain't getting up from that. Arthur, give Javier a hand over there. Hey, tough guy. You want some too, huh?
Okay, this guy's tough.
Really, boy? You're kidding me. Really, boy?
Come on.
Come on, let's see it. Hail that bee brain, Morgan. You won't be so pretty when I'm... You okay there, Arthur? Yeah.
Yep.
I got this son of a bitch.
Come on.
I hope you got more than that. Show 'em how we do it Valentine.
Break free.
Come on. Come on.
And I failed in that. Try checkpoint. Got him. Okay.
Stop! Stop! Please! Please! I beg you, stop. Come, sir. You won the fight already. Surely that's enough.
What business is it of yours?
No business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you.
Making new friends again, I see, Arthur.
Look who we found sniffing about.
Dutch.
Josiah Trelawney.
The very same.
Trelawney.
Well, I thought you'd gone to New York.
And miss all this glamour. You must be joking.
How are you?
Well, quite well indeed. I went to Blackwater looking for you gentlemen. You're not very popular there, it seems. Ah, Javier and Charles. I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure.
You're right. We ain't too popular in Blackwater.
We left a lot of money there.
And young Sean, it seems.
Sean, you found him?
Yes, I have. He's being held by some bounty hunters, trying to see how much money the government will pay them. I know he's in Blackwater, but there's talk of them moving.
Well, if we step foot in Blackwater... Well, then we're dead men for sure.
There'll be Pinkertons all over the place, but if he's alive, we gotta try.
Yeah, of course.
It's you they want, Dutch.
Always is. Charles, go find out what you can, carefully. Josiah, take Javier. Arthur, go get yourself cleaned up. Join them when you're ready.
Well, what about me?
Well, exactly. What about you?
What does that mean?
Oh, Bill, come on.
Yeah, we should get cleaned up and all that mud.
Welcome back.
Morning, sir.
Oh, it's, you.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Last time I checked.
I really don't need any more trouble.
I didn't come to make any. I was just protecting a lady.
Yep.
Well, all behind us now, I suppose. So what is it you need? A bath, perhaps?
Yep. Okay, so we got rented bathhouse room. Okay, let's see. Get all that.
How'd you like some help in here?
Sure,
Sure.
why not?
Sounds good.
I'll go on over in the deluxe.
I'll take care of you. I'll be out of your hair in no time.
If you don't mind, I ain't in much of a talking mood.
Oh, of course.
I
Not a problem.
pushed the wrong button.
Reckon that part's clean enough for now.
Of course.
All right, maybe work on somewhere else now?
Sure.
what looks like a bottle of wine and a little tray there.
I reckon that bit's clean enough.
I can do that.
All right, think I'm good.
See you then.
Okay, so got that taken care of. Hey, Moody, Abigail, it's good to see you. Need to find my hats. Oh well. Maybe I'll just go get it back from camp.
Hello there.
I wouldn't wait around. It'll be a little while.
Well. Oh well. Stamina 20%. %. First, let's visit this place. The yarrow. Got some yarrow. Here's another random event that can run into in the game.
Hello, mister.
We got a long way to go, huh? I asked my boys here if they would help their pa build a new house. Thought I'd teach them a few things, you know. Couldn't hammer a nail to save their lives.
Ain't that right, Curtis?
Whatever you say, Paul.
Look out! What in holy hell are you doing, boy? Get that back up again right now. I'm gonna be 100 years old by the time we get this done. No. Get away from it. Get away from it before you mess it up even worse than it is.
So they're working on a house that doesn't seem to be going as smoothly as they hoped. Okay. All the way over here. I need to make sure they don't actually shoot someone, because that can happen. Build up stamina.
You know, they don't mention the patrols when they was talking up life in a gang. We gotta find something soon. I don't think you should just be wandering around here, friend. Right, down you go! End him here!
Come on, O'Driscoll. Ooh, $4.57. Note. Don't. Ooh. See ya. Driscoll's a rival gang. A severed leg and Paul's blood trail to this grisly scene. Look on my works. Note in the head.
Ooh. You poor bastard.
Killer clue. One piece. This grisly scene. Advanced. Okay, that's much better. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Filters. Daguerreotype. No, don't want that. The 10 type for 10 photos. An old 19th century type of photo. Woodbury type. Carbon print. Silver gelatin. Platinum print. Cyanotype. Photogravure. Red pass. Yellow pass. Blue pass. 2-strip. Bleach bypass. Post-apocalyptic. Noir. Battlefield. Western. Charcoal. Game fail. Health tonic. I'm liking this. Because it highlights the look on my works. Gives a creepy feel to it. Okay, let's take picture. Okay, so I just want to make sure I save the photo. I'll post that to my Twitter later. Okay. Now back to Dead bird. Gain some more stamina. I feel ya, Arthur. I feel ya. Plus 20 energy.
Who's there? It's me. Wondered when you'd roll back in.
This one from flies. Let's see. Let's look at the map. Yeah, we need to pick up Reverend Swanson.
Not again.
Oh my god, it's all the way in town. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Back to Valentine I go. Stamina increased to level 5. Hold on. Thankfully, it's not too far to Valentine. About a mile or so. Actually, probably less than a mile. Well, the deer don't want to.
Hey, partner.
Blood over here too from the grizzly scene. Twenty more stamina.
So, how are you? That son of a bitch deserves a noose.
Oh, really?
Don't want to run into people here.
My damn roof better be there when I get home.
Puppy dog. You're in Valentine, sir.
How's everything with you?
Hey there, pal.
You better watch your behavior around
Help me. Let me get through.
Could use some help finding my way home. I can't make heads or tails of where I'm at.
I live in front of the saloon next to the freight station. You know if I'm heading in the right direction?
Sure. Just head over that way. You'll get home fine.
Thank you, mister. Certainly do appreciate it. Certainly do.
You need the after sauce. Where's me horse? There you are.
Long time, boy.
I had to run back to camp and back just to find out that you're over here. Now back to the bounty. That's the horse. Bounty mission take 2.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends.
Well, I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law. Then I don't need to know much more than that. Hell, I got a reason to.
All right.
You smell that? This
Yep.
here's a livestock town, mister.
Yep, sheep.
Tracks delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fella to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well. I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
I want you to have a look at that poster on the wall over there.
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annsburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger. Gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of it.
Fella over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in?
Yep.
Money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure he witted, get compensated before he swings.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck to you.
And we need him alive. That's an important point.
Alive, I got it.
Okay.
Look.
Okay. Follow this trail. Hat, got my horse. Now let's go catch ourselves a con man. Head down towards the river.
Yeah.
Very beautiful area over here. West Elizabeth's one of my favorite places in the game. Let's see here.
What we got here?
Looks like we have someone here. Let's confront the bounty.
Are you Benedict Albright? Oh, sir? Huh. Kinda look like him.
Sure about
I was
that?
told he'd be up here. No, not me, sir. It's because I want to buy some medicine. And I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him. It's just my mother's real sick.
Oh, well, if that's the case, for a sick woman, I'd be happy to help. I'm a healer, you know, a medical man. Finest medicine in the state.
Yeah. Gotcha, sucker.
Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in.
Taking me in? What for?
Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk. There's a price on your head. I don't know what
Yeah.
my business.
Come on, partner, that's crap. I'm a healer. I got an aura. I speak to spirits. I'm a scientist. Folks get real angry for no good reason. This is a mistake.
Keep your hands
Tell
up,
that
buddy.
to the sheriff.
They only want
That's
you to
paying
question.
me $50 to get
I have to insist
bring you.
that this is a mistake.
Don't be a fool.
All right.
I'm slipping. Shit.
Come on. Oh.
Sorry. All right.
Hold on.
Swim to the edge. Or grab onto something. Don't you dare down. Look out, the rapids. Hold your breath. Keep your head above water. Help! 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 Please, throw me a rope.
Come here. Come here.
Come on.
You saved me. Let me go.
Nope.
It is fate I should be free. Let me go. I'll disappear.
Nope. Yeah. Nope. You're coming with me.
So, what do you got for me? All right, let's go.
Okay, let's see. Where's the horse? There you are.
Let's go for a ride. Girl,
be suffering from exposure.
Suffer a little longer.
Yep, just take a little nap. Nappy nap nap.
Oh, I seem to keep blacking out.
Yep, and
You do seem to keep blacking out.
Sir, this isn't necessary. I'm a medical man, a healer. It's all just a big mistake. Oh, I don't feel very well.
I told you to shut up.
Who made you judge?
I'm only in it for the money.
Oh, I don't feel well at all. You're a bully, sir.
You got a problem?
here we are at the sheriff's office. Where you're going.
Someone cut her pretty good.
Just passing through. No business with you.
This horse.
Come on, man. Shit.
I'm staying out of this.
Just a con man going to jail.
You more in that? Oh, my lord. I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Mrs. Calthorpe was just leaving.
Sure. Where you want him?
Cell in the back.
There you go.
Oh, there's been some terrible mistake. I never did it. Any of it.
I thought I told you to shut up, partner.
But I told you.
But nothing. Shut up. And, good luck. It's been real fun.
You ain't much of a man. You ask folks for forgiveness, you remember this, partner?
I've already forgotten. Now, sure, how much was you offering?
$50. Here.
Thank you. Madam.
Please, remember what I told you.
Okay. And I think we'll leave it there. And we'll thank you for coming and save the game. Okay, so we got that saved, and thank you for coming, and see you tomorrow for Fallout Friday.